So many great matches have happened in the history of professional wrestling.
5 matches.
Yeah, at least 5 great matches
Only
have happened.
only 5 great matches have happened.
Awesome matches like at the Royal Rumble one year when Scott Steiner went against Triple H for the championship.
Sorry.
Stuff like that. Or that triple threat in TNA between Kazarian and Samoa Joe and Scott Steiner. Or just any other time where I mentioned Scott Steiner. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about fantasies. As in, this guy's fantasy that Scott Steiner doesn't exist anymore.
Yes! Yes! It's a great world to live in.
But you don't live in that world.
Fuck!
No, you live in a world where at WrestleMania you cheered for Hulk Hogan and booed Shawn Michaels.
That was a weird world.
Yeah, that's true.
I admit it was a weird time in my life.
But we're here to talk about these coulda, shoulda, woulda matches. That would be everybody's awesomest fantasy matches in fantasy warfare.
What?
Thomas Wolfe, you are the referee.
Yes, and the booker?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So, I guess I'm a really biased referee.
You wear a lot of hats in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I get to pick the winner, and I'm the ref. That's really, really... I probably shouldn't be the ref.
It makes you like, kind of like Vince and Shane.
King of the match.
Yeah.
Like corporation, like, hey, I want this person to win, so Shane's going to be the referee.
Right.
So,
I'm the father and the son.
Uncle Dad.
Yeah.
And he's Vince Sr. Full of made of Swiss cheese. That way he could be the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Okay, so,
That was stupid.
now,
Kevin
You
Hart
laughed.
I know.
I liked it.
I'm ashamed at myself.
but yeah,
What are you going to do?
basically, I get to pick a match, they get to pick 2 wrestlers, and then I get a week to deliberate, and then I'll tell you guys how the match went down.
Yeah.
So I'm
Alright.
gonna shake things up. I'm gonna do match type first.
What?
Oh,
what?
This is a you have to pick Hulk Hogan and you have to pick Titus O'Neil match. Who do you pick? No, I'm kidding.
Who's picking first?
No, I'm kidding. That's not a thing.
Okay, thank God.
I'm just glad you didn't say I had to pick Scott Steiner.
I almost had to take you to Norway and then murder you.
I was actually gonna say Scott Steiner, but he used the Scott Steiner references.
I know.
I'll pick Hulk Hogan if I don't have to pick Scott Steiner.
You have to pick Scott Steiner dressed up as Hulk Hogan.
Oh, good.
Nope. Trying to do a
Titus
Hulk
O'Neil.
Hogan looking promo.
And then ending with Titus O'Neil's bark.
Yeah.
Which Scott Steiner was like,
Brother. I think I'll seriously do match type first.
Alright, this is interesting.
Yeah.
This would definitely sway who I pick.
This is going to be an Inferno match.
Oh, damn.
And Travis, because of that reaction, you get to say your pick first.
I feel bad for my guy because usually, if you have an Inferno match, the person in the match usually wears like something that can get set on fire.
Kane had a sleeve that was obviously like padded up so it could light on fire. MVP had his Power Ranger jumpsuit.
Yeah.
So his ass could get lit on fire.
God, I feel terrible for this person, but I feel like they are mentally tough, and
Roman Reigns?
no, actually, you know what? This person does have something that could get set on fire, but it wouldn't because I feel like they're gonna win. I am picking Finn Balor. He's got those sleeve things that can get
It's
set
got
on
that
fire.
body paint.
Is he body painted? Because that's flammable.
Well, he's smart. He's not gonna have flammable paint on if he's going into an Inferno match.
How do you know?
Because he's Finn fucking Balor.
But it's demon paint, so
Yeah.
the fire might enhance it.
Oh,
And make him more
what?
powerful.
He's not Kane.
What?
He doesn't have control over fire.
What? How do you know? You haven't seen him try to control fire, have you?
Have you?
No,
But that doesn't mean he doesn't have the power.
yeah.
Well, let's not risk it. Let's just say that he's going to be smart and calculated about this because he's Finn fucking Balor.
And he's going to be not painted.
Not painted. Not even that dreadlock thing.
Ooh,
Because
yeah.
that can be really dangerous.
So you said that looks really ugly on CJ Parker. I'm going to stop wearing that. It's not meant for white guys.
All right, Cal.
Finn
Who
Balor.
do you pick?
Well, it was interesting that you picked Inferno match.
Oh no.
And interesting that you picked Finn Balor.
Please pick Kane. Please pick Kane.
Because I had like somebody in mind, just in hopes that, you know, a different not Inferno match type would happen. So I'm not picking Glacier.
Good.
Because he would melt under the pressure. No, that was just my bad Inferno match joke. But I think the person who I had in my head picked out for this match, on a wrestling skill level, can hold their own with Finn Balor. But I can definitely say has never probably been in any circumstance that even resembles an Inferno match. Which I don't know if Finn Balor's been in anything
I don't think he
at the
has.
risk level of getting set on fire
Yeah.
to end the match. So that's about the biggest risk you can have. Is
Yeah.
a match that doesn't end until somebody is on fire.
Yeah, it's a pretty intense stipulation.
Yeah, and there was another thing I was hoping, but I was like 99.9% sure it wasn't going to happen because it hasn't happened yet. But I went out on a limb, and I picked the Queen of Wrestling, Sarah Del Rey.
Ooh. Interesting.
An intergender Inferno match?
On NXT.
This is the greatest fucking thing ever.
Yeah, I was like, well, I'll pick a chick just on the off chance he might pick a woman.
Oh,
But
I kind of wish I did, but I'm glad I didn't, because I would love to see Sarah Del Rey take on Finn Balor.
Yeah.
I think this would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen her wrestle Cesaro and Mike Quackenbush and a lot of other dudes.
Yeah.
I've never seen her wrestle Finn Balor. It could have happened, but I've never seen it.
It could happen right now, because she's training everybody down in NXT, or she's training the girls down in
It's
NXT.
gonna happen right now, and it's gonna be an Inferno match.
Oh, shit!
What?
Well, it's gonna happen next week.
Oh, okay. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be a week-long Inferno match. And you'll get the results next week.
They're both really good at avoiding fire.
Yeah.
Well, that's...
They both just don't want to set the other on fire, so they're just like, how do we... Let's just wait here.
You know, if we sit here, the fire eventually dies, right? Like...
They run out of fuel.
Yeah, they can't keep this going forever.
Yeah, and there's a lot of different...
And it turns out that the flame that should only have lasted one day lasted a whole week.
And 7 days later, they're going, well, fuck.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry, and we're dead now, because
And that's the
we've got a
story.
week without water, surrounded by fire.
And that is the story of Wrestling Hanukkah.
Sure. I mean, there's a lot of different things you need to take into consideration for an Inferno match in general. The fact that there is fire, increasing the heat, which makes the wrestlers sweat a lot more, makes them dehydrated a lot faster, and it also burns all the oxygen around the ring.
Yeah.
So the wrestlers get worn out a lot faster.
Yeah, it's very trying, you know, and we've never seen it.
Well,
like,
it also eliminates a lot of potential move options. Because you can't go to the ropes.
I think we picked very safe picks as far as that, though, because we do have very good technical style wrestlers. Both Sarah and Finn are very well rounded in their wrestling. You know, both very, you know, Finn being from that European style. Sarah obviously spending a lot of time over in that area, learning a lot of the different types of wrestling. I don't think the moves are going to be very limited. But yeah, the fact that neither of them have been in a match type like this is a completely different element for them to be in. with that specifically, you're not only are you trying to avoid the fire, but you're constantly getting more tired while trying to set your opponent on fire. So there's a lot of interesting variables in this match.
I'd have to say I feel like I'm at a slight advantage because of, like, you enter into a situation you're not 100% familiar with, so you're more apt to make mistakes based on your environment. So, your choice, Finn Balor, is a lot more apt to try things like diving and going to the top rope than my pick is.
That's fair. But
Sarah's going to lose because he's going to try to dive. But Sarah Del Rey is still going to be in the ring. So he's going to jump through the flames.
no, you know what? No, okay. I'm gonna say this right now. That happened once. Kane jumped out of the ring.
Somehow.
He climbed up on the top rope and then I clotheslined, I think, the Brood or someone who was attacking. Yeah. So he clotheslines Vader, and he's out. And then Undertaker dove over the top rope, and then they somehow, I think they ended, or no,
that's how they ended the match outside the ring.
Yeah, Kane ended up getting backed up into the ring and got his fucking arm caught on fire.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad that's where they ended the match, because it would have been weird if Undertaker and Kane tried to get back in the ring with all the fire surrounding it.
would have been a mistake.
Yeah.
So that's how you win. Throw your opponent out of the ring and then taunt them until they try and get back in.
Joke's on you, though, because then you're stuck inside, surrounded by fire. They can go get a drink.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I just go, get some water.
It's like, you're the one that's going to fucking dehydrate yourself. You're the one that's fucked.
Get a fan.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cool out here on the outside.
It's up to you to decide exactly what happens.
Yeah, we're going to end this video. Or are we just going to keep...
I don't know.
Is it still going? I don't...
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, yeah.
It usually goes until we say something along the lines of, don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe. Check out all the links we have underneath those. Stuff to our Facebook and Instagram and Reddit and emails. Email us. Email me personally. Leave comments. What do you think would happen in this weird scenario that will never happen in WWE history ever? But would be awesome if it could.
It would. I think we also usually tell them there's a playlist just to the left of you.
Whoa, hey.
Or the right, because when you're
Playlist.
looking at the screen, he's on my left. But yeah, there's a playlist
still
over
be
there.
on his left.
Yeah, it'll always be on my left no matter what.
So yeah, there's other videos in there. You can look through them. There's a Raw review.
It's a smudge of a playlist.
You got that? All right.
Yeah.
There's going to be a midweek wrap-up. There's going to be a SmackDown rundown. And there's going to be some indie news.
What?
Yeah. So be sure to check all that stuff out. Is this where the video ends?
Yeah, Hawk, can you click over to the next video for us?
Yeah.